Okay, section number 2, this is where I teach them how to stop. And I tell them it's really important to stop because if somebody's in front of you here and you jump off your board, the wave is going to continue to take the surfboard, then you're going to hit somebody in the front. We don't want to get anybody hurt, you know, safety first, and then we'll have fun. So that's why I want you guys to learn to stop. So I demonstrated first. I say, okay, let me demonstrate, and you guys will do it. We'll do it a couple of times. But I'll usually say, anybody rode a horse? Doesn't matter. There's just a question, you know, flowing into it. Anybody rode a horse? Maybe one person will be like, oh, I rode a horse. And then say, good, okay. I've named this method to stop your surfboard, Whoa Horsey. So if we were all riding our horse on this beautiful beach, grab the rope, pull back, and say, Whoa Horsey, then the horse would stop. So the method I call, the method I named this is called Whoa Horsey. Okay, so let me demonstrate how to stop your surfboard. So imagine you're surfing, okay, you're gonna lean back, because this is how you control your board. It's also how you slow down. Slow down, go down to the safety position, keep your body down the center, touch the board for balance, just like this. And then from here, it's a little tricky. So make sure they brace themselves, put your knee out here, and then just straddle the surfboard like this. And when you're laying down, sitting down like this, grab the bottom of the board and pull up. Then I demonstrate by standing up like this. You can pull up the board and show them like this. And then I also tell them what's happening when I do this. And I also say, okay, when I sit down on the board, my two legs are dragging in the water, I'm slowing down. And when I pull up on the bottom of the front, I'm also using the surfboard to stop. Then you're gonna stop right away, okay? There's also other variations of stopping. I stopped doing those because this is the best way to stop. But I'll show you guys what I used to do, okay? Here's another variation of stopping. Lean back to slow your body down, to slow your board down. Safety position. Then you can go down to your stomach, stick your hands in the water and your feet in the water, and then you're gonna stop. Or you can stick your 2 feet in the water, and then you're gonna stop. I also tell them, make sure you put something in the water. If you lay on the board and you're still going on the wave, you're gonna catch it all the way to the beach. You can implement those 2 other ones, okay? Some people call it starfish or just drag your legs in the water. You can. I find what happened is people were doing this one and then they were running into other people. So I stopped. I just do the Whoa Horsey. That's the best way to stop. Just Whoa Horsey, that's the one I personally just teach that one. Okay, so go over Whoa Horsey one more time. So at this point, then I'll say, okay, let's try it out. Let's try to stop our board. Okay, we're surfing. Lean back to slow your board down. Go down to one knee, but it's a safety position. Brace yourself, and then sit down on the back of the board, and then pull up. Okay. I also say something like, if you lay down or sit down on the middle of your board and try to stop, you're not going to stop. You're going to actually ride it like a horse. So make sure you go to the back of the board here. And then we do it maybe one more time. And I always ask them, do you have any questions on stopping? Sometimes they'll say, yes, I have a question, and then you just answer it. You just always want them to know, kind of get what they're doing in each section, and just ask them if they have any questions on that particular section. Because sometimes you ask if you have any questions, then they'll ask you questions about the ocean. You want them to focus on each section. So this section is teaching them how to stop, Whoa Horsey.